And how are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much, and thanks for making time for us. Firstly, take us through
Thank you.
forensic odontology. What is it, and what does it entail?
So, forensic odontology is the study of teeth and dental structures to help identify human remains. Teeth, as you know, are the among the most durable parts of the body. So, even in cases where the body is badly decomposed or damaged, they can provide vital clues. This makes forensic odontology an important tool in criminal investigations, mass disasters, and situations where traditional identification methods are not possible. Essentially, it's science that helps give identity to the unknown and brings answers to families and the justice system.
Why are teeth the most reliable way of identifying bodies? What about teeth biologically make them that way?
So it's not the traditional identification methods, but teeth are, like I said, are the most durable um, substance in the body, and they withstand high temperatures. Um, they are still available in decomposed or fragmented remains, and obviously, the mouth varies from person to person, so almost like a fingerprint. And that's what makes it so unique to each person.
Right. What motivated you or inspired you to conduct this research or this study, and what key aspects does it investigate?
So I think the motivation behind it is that forensic odontology is not just about teeth. It is about giving identity to the unknown, truths to the courts, and closure to families. As a master's student, I see each case as an opportunity to bridge science with humanity. And that was my motivation for going ahead with the course.
What did the research actually look at, and what methodology was used?
So my research, the study was about seeing if there is a connection between tooth measurements and estimating the height of an individual. So what we did was use various measurements, for example, like canine to canine, premolar to premolar, and molar to molar widths, and then using statistical analysis and regression models, we found a connection between um, a, the estimation of a person's height and those tooth measurements. They are modest correlations, but they are there. And we found that for this specific population, the molar to molar widths were had the best outcomes.
So, what are the key findings of your study, Dr. Ramchuran?
So what we found was that there is a connection between the data and stature or estimating a individual's height. Like I said, the for this sample, the mandibular molar to molar breadth or width was the best. And then there were also moderate correlations between the other uh, lower jaw measurements, and the upper jaw showed weaker correlations. But yes, we saying that it can be used as a tool to help identification. So not alone, but in conjunction with other identification methods.
All right. So, in terms of this particular technology or identification tool forensically, would there need to have been information in file somewhere captured for you to be able to match who this body would belong to, as in the case of fingerprints? Because with fingerprints, there needs to be some information of the individual stored somewhere.
Yes, so we often face challenges that dental records are either incomplete or not available at all, which makes identification somewhat difficult. My findings show that even without dental records, the physical structure of teeth themselves can provide information, like helping estimate height. This gives forensic pathologists another layer of evidence to work with when trying to build a biological profile for an unidentified person. So it wouldn't replace dental records, but it can be a vital support tool in closing cases.
So, currently, what are some of the limitations faced in South Africa in applying odontometric methods for forensic identification?
A big limitation is local reference data sets and population specificity. So, population specific research is vital in forensic science because human biology isn't one size fits all. Different populations have unique physical characteristics shaped by genetics, environment, diet, and lifestyle. If we apply formulas or data developed from another population, say European or North America, to South Africans, the result may be inaccurate. Um, in the study, in my study, I studied the Western Cape population specifically. Um, and by doing this, we create reference data that reflects our own diversity, making forensic identification more accurate and reliable in local investigations.
So, what does this then, as far as it adds to conventional forensic technologies, what does it mean, this new technology or tool, for craniofacial biology, pathology, and even radiology?
So, as we know that if we compare to traditional methods, long bone analysis, especially using the femur, is still considered the gold standard for estimating height because the correlation is very strong. Dental measurements, on the other hand, as I said, show a modest but meaningful correlation. Teeth don't give the same level of precision, but their real value is in cases where long bones simply aren't available, like in mass disasters, fires, or when remains are severely decomposed. In those situations, the dental measurements can provide critical supporting evidence to help narrow down an identity.
Can it be used for identifying bodies from cold cases? How far back can it track those necessary details of the deceased?
Well, yes, because teeth are durable, but of course, more research has to be done in that aspect. It was not applied in the specific sample that the current research that I conducted was.
Right, Dr. Ramchuran, we thank you so much for your time and well done for all the work you're doing for science.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure. Dr. Krishka Ramchuran from the University of the Western Cape in South Africa, having this scientific development that she's explained to us now. She's a master's student in forensic odontology at the dental faculty at that university in the Western Cape. She's come up with this new study to add to odontometric measurements, which may provide solutions to the identification of decomposed remains of bodies, and this adds to forensic investigations.
Start your day right.